What's up, guys? Welcome back. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day. If you're new to the channel, I'm B-Bo Blake.
I'm Ninja Nick.
And Darren Drew's inside getting ready because we're about to start day 2 of our Alaska trip. It's about 5 in the morning right now, and we're getting ready to go on a big hike that has a bus ride to and from the hike. I'll get more into that later. But right now, we're just eating breakfast, getting our hiking backpacks packed, and getting ready to go. Alright guys, we've been on our bus ride for about an hour now. We got some great views of Mount Denali while we were on the bus, and just some cool views over into the valley with a lot of mist down there and stuff like that. We also got to see a little bit of wildlife on our way, but now we're at a rest stop real quick and then we'll get back on the bus and continue on our way. Alright guys, we made it to the end of our bus ride and we're now at the spot where we're going to go hiking. But what's different about this hiking trail is that all of this here is all free to hike on wherever you want. So you can basically go anywhere, and so we're going to do a little bit of exploring here right now. Alright guys, we've been hiking for about 40 minutes now, and I just want to show you where we started in comparison to where we are right now. So I'll zoom in here for you guys. That right there, that little tiny dot right there, that is like the little shack where we started at. So we're back here and we're making pretty good progress, but there's still so much to explore, especially this way. Like, there's just so much room to go. So we're going to keep going here for a little bit and we're going to see what we can find. Alright, so we've been exploring for a little bit now, probably closer to an hour 10 minutes. And we're gonna start to head back to where we got off. We actually cannot see it anymore. It's right around this corner, right up here. But we're gonna start heading back and we're gonna get back on the bus and go to a different hiking spot to explore a little bit more. Alright guys, so we went and got back on the bus and we rode it for about an hour, and we came back to a spot that we were at earlier and got some pictures at and got a little look at the view. But now we actually went down to the riverbed and now we're checking it out down here. It's a little bit similar to the last thing, but hoping to find a little bit different stuff down here. A lot of people think that all the water up here in Alaska is always super clear. And while that's mostly true for sitting pools and the natural springs that come right out of the ground, for rivers like this and these big canyons, because the riverbed is made up of a certain material, it makes this water have a very brownish gray color that you can see here. But if you turn around and see this sitting water here, it's very, very clear. But you can see that the bottom material is very would make it very murky. So that is the reason that a lot of this sitting water is very clear, but this running water is always very brown or gray. So we're back out on the main road now after exploring for a little bit, and we just have to wait for a bus to come by. We'll flag it down and hopefully it has 5 seats, and then we'll hop on and keep heading back. Alright guys, we got off the bus again and we came down here to do a little bit of blueberry picking. There's a lot of bushes down here, but you can see Mount Denali back here, perfectly clear, and we're about 90 miles from it right now, and that's how clear it is. It's crazy how big it is. But yeah, we're having a great time with a great view down here. All right, guys, we went back to the cabin for a little bit, and now we came to this restaurant here in Healy. But the main reason we came is because there's this book and movie. It was book first, then made into a movie called Into the Wild. Now, some people know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I definitely recommend it. But it's about this guy who goes off into the wild and tries to survive on his own. Now, he comes across this bus called the Magic Bus, and I am here with a bus from the movie Into the Wild, not the actual one that was out there, but the replica. But I'll show you guys inside here quick. It was left out there because they were making roads, trying to make roads, and then it was used to store all the workers that were out there, and then they left one out there for any hunters in case people were out there. And Chris McCandless came across this. So this is the replica of it. It's basically the exact same thing. You can see exactly what was going on inside the bus here. Day 2 in Alaska is coming to a close. We are still in the same cabin as we were last night. We're going to be moving tomorrow. We got to see some really cool stuff today. We got to go on some amazing hikes and just kind of explore. And then tomorrow we also have some awesome stuff planned. So make sure you guys stick around and check that out. And I think that's going to be a wrap for today. So we will see you guys tomorrow.